Good morning, it's March 21st, last day for winter credit in the high peaks. It's 7 a.m. and we're at the Stable Club. We're all signed in for Dial and Nippletop. I think we're going to do it clockwise today. Go up the incline, butt slide down up to Elk Pass, and if everything goes well, maybe we'll take in Fishhawk Cliffs. So, wish us luck. 10 minutes down Lake Road, left up the Leech Trail. No snow left down here. The ground is soft. It's been warm this week. Even rained. First we go over the shoulder of Noon Mark, and then we go over Bear Den, and before we get to Dial. Leech Trail up to Noon Mark just keeps going up through the woods. We got a little bit of a snow spine, ice spine really going here, but we're still bare booting it. Okay, we're into that regrowth area from the forest fire back in the 90s that burned out this whole side of Noon Mark. So that's why most of the trees are small. Well, we put the snowshoes on going up the Noon Mark shoulder there because we're breaking through the ice spine or post holing. So the snowshoes solved that problem, but then we hit some icy patches, which the snowshoes were not too great for. And more of that regrowth area. Welcome to the shoulder of Noon Mark. You can trek out to some of the rock outcroppings at the edge. Breezy today. We're expecting 20-mile-an-hour winds, 30-mile-an-hour gusts. Clouds blowing through the valleys there. Bear Den, 3.8 miles in. Another 1.8 or so, no, 1.3 or so to get to our first high peak of the day, Dial. Whew, good climb. On our way up to Dial. It is a lot of this. Frozen trail, pretty good incline. Approaching Dial summit. An Adirondack high peak at over 4,000, just over 4,000 feet on top of this rock here. That's it, Dial summit. A little socked in. A little windy. My fourth time up here, first winter. Rob, what about you?
Second time, first winter.
Excellent. Okay. About another 600-foot elevation gain to get over to Nippletop. Okay, this is just windy and cold, no views. Off we go. Leaving Dial, it was a steep, icy descent to start, and we just got up a big climb, and we got a little more reasonable level stuff going on right now. Are we still on the trail? The answer is yes. Making our way over to Nippletop. The wind is blowing the clouds away, and we should have some views. Been a pleasant hike since we got up that first climb after Dial. Coming up to the Elk Pass Junction. Pretty high now. Views through the trees. Actually warmed up a little bit. Plowing through the trees a little bit here. The snow-covered trees, maybe an inch or two of snow overnight. Up high, these elevations were well over 4,000 feet. We're just picking our way through the forest at this point because it's kind of hard to follow the trail. Dicks from the trail. been slow going trying to find the trail, but the whole lower Great Range out there in winter. So there's Giant out there. Some of our other buddies are up there right now, hiking Giant, Rocky Peak Ridge. Arrived at the intersection, the junction for Nippletop, and then if we swing around to the right, that's the way out. That's the Elk Pass Trail down that way. It's steep, but it's all downhill. So we just got to go to point 2. There's some steep stuff in there. Up that way to Nippletop, and we'll have our second high peak of the day. Lots of big blue sky up here. Just look back over to Dick's. Good views from up here. Good views on both sides. There's outlooks looking over the Dick's Range, and outlook looking at the Great Range. Okay, there she is. That's the Nippletop. Down here and then up there. Approaching some of the Nippletop. This is the best part. Best part of the day. Nippletop Summit. 4,600 feet. Views to the west of the Great Range. There's a haystack in front and skylight to the left. They come over, swing over here. Views to the east. Dick's. And Huff out there. And to the north, Giant. So 360 views with some trees in the way. Fourth time up here and first winter. Colvin and Blake down there. I think that's Colvin. Blake's over here. Right, that's Colvin and Blake right there together. Yeah. And Elk Lake out there. Excellent. Back at the junction. Signs on the other side. As you come down, take a left. I'm gonna get my poles out. We're gonna drop a couple hundred feet. Then I gotta get something to eat. Get out of this wind. Descending Elk Pass Trail. That's level, and there's the mountains across the way, across the Johnsbrook Valley, and that's going down. Basically, it's an exercise of putting your poles out in front of you to brake, and look at these post holes. This is how warm it was early in the week. Somebody came through here with snowshoes and post holed. Excellent. Approaching the ponds at the bottom of Elk Pass. We skirt around the edges of the ponds for a while, and from experience I can tell you they're beautiful in the winter, little Adirondack mountain pond, and they're beautiful in the summer, but boy do they stink in the summer. Made it down Elk Pass. We're at the 2 ponds. A little bit further, we'll hit the junction for Colvin and Blake. Trail junction. Okay, down off Elk Pass. The sign is down in the snow. That way up to Colvin. Not going there today. We're going down and out to the road. Okay, we're just sending it down the Gilbrook Trail. Pretty soon we'll hit the bypass over to Lake Road. We already passed the trail to Fishhawk Cliffs. It's a little late in the day, and we've had enough. So we're gonna pass on Fishhawk Cliffs today. There you go. The Gill Brook Falls and Swimming Hole. There we go. Lake Road cutoff. Let's do it. Happy days. We hit the road. Okay. That's it. 3 miles back to the gate. Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, Lake Road's icy, so micro spikes went on. We're gonna send it down the road. End of Lake Road. That's it. All signed out for Dial and Nippletop. It logged in at 13.5 miles. We still got a half mile back to the parking lot and 10.5 hours. It was quite a hike. That's it from here, from the Au Sable Club. That's it for winter hiking, and we'll be back in May or June for some spring hiking. Over and out. Peace out.